Pew pew.
First video back in a while, guys. So let's watch some Circle Empires and see what you think.
Mountain Topia, ancient mystical land, famous for its wide mountaintops, dangerous monsters, and unimaginable treasures.
Hey guys, it's Captain Molly here, and I was hoping in my mind quite a few videos about this, and I was playing this Circle Empires that looks like such a cutesy game, till the point I got to a stage where it actually annoys me. So what I'm going to do quickly, okay, so this game's got lots of stuff, and I've unlocked some of the things. I've unlocked some of the characters you can start with, the heroes. This guy gets 2 towers, which helps defense. The training dummy is good for your army builds. The axe throwers, they're alright. You get a bit of food next. They've all got the pluses except a few, which I think are crap, if I'm honest. The one I tend to use when I'm playing at the minute towards the harder levels is this Flora the Life Giver. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick play. I'm going to do Monster Hunt is pretty good. Full Conquest is good. They're all good in that respect when you start on the lower level. So let's do Full Conquest, okay? I'm going to do this on normal because I think I can do it pretty easily. I'm going to put level medium. Yeah, we'll do medium because it should be still pretty fit. No, let's do small because it should be pretty quick. And then we'll do a comparison because obviously I've got extreme unlocked. And you'll see, I'm hoping, because every time I played up to press, even when I've like saved the game and come back to it, when I've saved the game on the extreme side, as soon as I load in, everybody attacks me, or 2 people attack me, or 1 person attacks me straight away, and it's like, whoa, hang on, I just loaded in. And it seems a bit petty, and you think, oh well, it's a game and this, that, and other. But when you play this game enough, you sort of think it's got all the ingredients for such a great game, and there's a lot of stuff letting it down. So we're going to do this Full Conquest, okay? So that was the storehouse for the builders. I'll bang a couple of builders down. I'll get these guys to. I don't normally start with a mystery box type thing, so we'll probably get something that's completely pointless. Yeah, there's a strong goblin, right, because he's important to this game. And right, so I'll zoom out. So we're playing a 9x9 here, and the levels next to me, I've got 160 here and 210 there. Okay, so those are monsters, those are bandits. Alright, so at the minute my level cap is 140. And I think there's a lot of good play styles you could go for in this respect. So what I tend to do is I tend to go archer heavy sometimes, depending on what I'm going to come across. So they're 160. So I'm not 240. So in theory I can take them quite easily, but at the same time what I do is I go a little bit overkill. And I think this is coming from playing the extreme and the hardcore levels, because basically, even though they're, I've got 240 here and they've got 260, these guys don't have any buildings. I can't really show you actually, but I'll show you on the harder ones. Sometimes the spawn maps have got like buildings that spawn extra mobs, and I have noticed that sometimes when they attack you, I'm hoping I can show you, when they attack you, they just spawn mobs in your circle, just the average one every now and then. And this all comes down to definitely like the balancing of the game and everything else. So I always go for this bank here as well, try and get money in quick. But what we're going to do is I'm going to go overzealous, and I'm just going to go for this now. That's obviously a horse archer, and they actually get your resources when you when they get a kill, and they're really good, and they are quite useful. So I'm going to get this now. This is gold deposit, so this will help me in a minute. I've got enough of the... Oh, no, yeah. So we got that now, okay? That was pretty easy, pretty straightforward. I'm going to get some workers here, straight on top of this. You see, even this next one with the healers, it's not really a challenge, but this is the sort of level difference I wanted to show you guys. So I can make the horse archer now, and when you gain a circle, obviously you can spawn in it, and you can't spawn in it until you get a circle. But the computer does seem to do it when it attacks you. And I'm going to go for comparisons. I'm doing this basically live, which obviously it's a record, but it's as live can get. Excuse my froggy throat. And I am at 410 now, so we should be able to annihilate these guys. Oh, well, you know what? Let's do the 75. Alright, should we do the 75? Yeah, let's bang these guys out straight away. I don't know, I can't remember because it's been a while since I played such a low level. Put another builder there. I'm going to put another builder there and help me get the gold faster. And then one. Yeah. So I'm waiting for food now. My food's low, so I can't build any guys. And this is the other drawback, the thing that needs fixing with this game, is it's not going to show so much with this because obviously I'm basically just, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm basically running through pretty quickly. But when you play the higher levels, the resources don't come in any faster, and sometimes, like if I'm doing this extreme, I could be surrounded by a 2000 level every side, and basically all I'm getting is trees for a good 10-15 minutes, and then I might have an army as small as this, and compared to a 2000 army is nothing, and then they'll attack me, and it's just like I've spent 20 minutes trying to build stuff up, and that's the kind of thing that doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, so I've got plenty of gold now from these archers, and these archers are pretty good because they get resources. And I'm going to get these guys out of the way as well, because these pumpkin guys freak me out. I'll put a couple of these guys in. Yeah, putting up a good fight though, actually. But I am getting resources off the kills, which is good. These guys are pretty hard. Oh, didn't get a chance to highlight them for you. So I've got 260. That's probably, the 940 is probably going to be the hardest on the map, possibly. So I'm just going to keep doing that, and I think they know about the problem with the resources, because they give you this option to put a pumpkin down, which costs 200 wood, which I really don't understand. I think there should be some kind of I don't know, maybe you can give up a guy that's going to plant a certain thing, or a couple of guys that plant and give you something you need rather than it just being random. Because look, you can see now, this is at random. The food's the thing I need. They go straight for the food, but I've got loads of wood coming in. It doesn't make any sense. And I don't want you to think I'm slagging this game off, because I've spent a lot of hours playing this. I've really enjoyed it until I started getting to the higher levels, and I just play a higher level as strategically best to my ability as I can, which probably isn't brilliant. But you end up spending an hour or half an hour or 2 hours getting yourself to a level where you think, oh, I've got this, and then you might have this circle, and then every other circle just attacks you. But let's have a look. I'm going to just motorboat this now, because I think I can do this without much hassle. My arm is at 1,280, so this is obviously, this is a low level, like, skill class. And this is a good bit of map, this, because it's plenty of food. And yes, it kind of balances out in that respect, but unless you've actually got the resources to go out and attack and give yourself these opportunities, the game doesn't balance like that when you play in the higher levels. So what are we at now? So we're at 1460. So we'll, I think that's going to be the hardest one, the 940. So let's just trounce over these guys as quick as we can. Forever just adding a couple of extra guys as we go. You can upgrade your stuff as well. So boom. Like that. Yep, see that's only 900, that one. I'm upgrading the armour. I'm actually going to wait as well now. Let's get some melee as well. So we're doing pretty good here. Couple more workers, come on. This guy can get gold for me actually. Let's do this. There's lots of different. I can get a healer now, look, because I've saved up enough gold. The wizards are great, but the cost of the wizard for what the damage they can take, not brilliant. They do great damage, by the way, but I think that needs dropping down a little bit as well. Maybe to 2,000, possibly, maybe 1,500. I don't think I'm going to have to play defensively for this mission, to be honest. I'm going to have this in no time, I reckon. And that's how confident I am. What we at? 1750. Right, watch this. So this is the tower I was talking about. This will keep spawning guys in. I don't think by any means it's going to be an issue. It's not spawning them as quick as it does in hard. Oh, the monsters are attacking that side. This is mine now. Drop a bank in here. And we'll drop a flame tower in just to help me with the monsters. I'm going to poison, so it's perfect, but we're still kicking us. Got that there. So literally just whitewashed. Pretty much all these circles, so let's just highlight every bad guy and good guy I've got. Bring them all up here, let the healer do her work, or his work, whatever it is. I'm busy. Just put gold down anywhere. So this is the last circle now. And this is basically the easy. I'll put another healer down for good measure. Loads of you guys, boom 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 boom, because I can just flood the food. And here we go, watch this. And this will be a win. That's it, done. It's a 9 circle. Pretty straightforward. Decent score. My vault's pretty good. Right, so let's do the same again. Same character. I'm going to bump it up to extreme. Now watch this now. So put this down. Same similar tactic. Right, so below me, straight away 1,000. That means nothing. Actually, because yes, it says monsters 400, but it's more than likely going to be it's going to triple that probably. So where am I on the map? I'm in the corner, so that's pretty good, but as you can see I need food. Right, I've got food, but I really need food as well anyway to keep it pumping up. and all I'm getting is gold and wood. It doesn't help me really in this respect. I'm going to put bank down because that's the sort of strategy I go for. Gold I think is key sometimes for this. A couple of archers and that's it. Where's the food? So this is the thing I was talking about before now, so I have to sit here patiently, and this is the balance. I think this game, it's got the great potential, it just needs this balance, it needs sorting out. Oh look, I can use a bit of my gold. Oh, food's just come in and that'll disappear in a few minutes. I'd be interested to see if any of you guys actually get this, if you believe, if you think this is the same view, because look, that food's gone. And oh yeah, I can build a horse right, but this is because I've got the gold boost. If I didn't have the gold boost, I'd played a different character. No, you'd be struggling. I'm just gonna keep plodding on. So my total army at this stage is, and because I had the gold, is 270. Trust me when I tell you, you can't go that way. It won't happen. My only option here is these guys, mainly because they've got resources I need, and it's got the barrier, the fencing around it, which is it gives you a positive. I'll show you. So there, it gives you 10% protection. So I'm assuming 10, 20, 30%, 40%, and then the bank gives you an extra 19, and then they give you 15, and then you know. Apparently it all adds up. Another one of you guys down, another two, sweet. So we must be 3 or 4 minutes in now, and the army's still not good enough. According to this, right, I could probably save this now, and I could show you, but I'm not gonna, because I know as soon as you move into this circle and attack one of these hides, it releases like a stupid frog thing that sends all you guys to sleep, or half your army asleep, or whatever else. So I'll stick to my guns on this, and we're at 495, so we're still not close. Or you know what? Tell you what we'll do. Save full conquest extreme on small. I'll show you. So technically, I'm the bigger goose here, aren't I? So attack that. So half the army's asleep, dead. I'm attacking my tower, I don't know why, but anyway. So we'll build archers. I'm going to try and be proactive, but Knight's doing pretty good. Attacking my tower. So the strength's come up to 730. Pretty much. I can't deal with that. So I'm just going to load. Is that one, wasn't it? So yeah, we're not going to go for that. Luckily it didn't do what it normally does. And they all end up attacking you as soon as you log in. So we'll leave that circle. Strategically speaking, I reckon we don't need to go in there. As long as we don't attack that circle, we haven't got a problem. So I've got a little bit of wood. What's this army now? 575. So I may or may not edit this. We'll see. It's been a while since I've done a video, let's be honest. Yeah, let's just see. Yeah, but I'll just run around, waste my time. This is the thing about this game I don't like. I've got no management, and the simple idea of this game on the enemies that are lower level is great, but again, look, no food is what I need. One army guy, one archer, sorry, and it's gone. So what do? Do I spend pumpkins? Okay, I'll spend some. There goes 200 of my wood. And the payoff for the food, is it worth it? No, I don't think it is. Because obviously the pumpkin, as you can see there, I've got to spend 200 wood to harvest it for 180 food. That's not a good payoff. It doesn't work. I think if you're going to do that for wood, the pumpkin should be double or maybe triple to make it worth spending the wood in that scenario. But look, pumpkin's gone now, and we're waiting for food. Is it 6:35? So I'm kind of relying on the gold aspect now, which is working for me because I've become familiar with it. But I'm still not good enough to kill these guys yet. I'm still not good enough, if you think about it, to go over and kill these monsters. Okay, go for another horse. And the good thing about the horse guys is I'll pull up here, look. These guys, they give you 8% bonus resource for kills. That's if they kill them. It's not necessarily means you're going to get it to kill them. You've got enough of them, you're going to get bonus resources, which is good, and they are a decent thing to have in that respect. But see, oh, food's coming now. Prove me wrong. Come on, prove me wrong. Give me lots of food, and not just lots of wood. Oh no, there goes the food. There's got to be a balance somewhere. I'm gonna get a couple of. Well, I was going to say get a couple of foot soldiers, but that bought me one. What are we at now? 855. And this is where the game loses its grip now, because this is now becoming actually boring in that respect. I'm not going to put a pumpkin down. Waiting. They've got no armour in there, have they? No. So you can put these hammermen down. Damage is rubbish, really. And then extra damage versus armour. Well, how much extra damage? Doesn't make sense. Just, you know, give a number on that sort of thing. This is what you get for every level. I don't know. Do I put that down? It would be handy here, because they do give. You know what, I'm going to do it. When we attack, that's going to attack with us. So you can see the sort of spectrum now of on the easy level we whitewashed, which you would expect, but now on this level it's basically just boring as hell. And what will happen on a bigger map, and probably on here I'd have thought, you spend all this time, maybe 15-20 minutes, and then, you know, they'll just all of a sudden just decide this game will go, yeah, okay, I'm going to attack you now. And they sometimes give you enough time to mount a defense, and sometimes they don't. And in this respect with me, I'm on the corner. Usually 9 times out of 10 when I load in, I'm either one either side, or a middle, or I'm never a corner. So I hope I don't do this now, because you guys will be thinking, well, you're full of shit. But I promise you. Okay, we're getting close to being able to beat these, well, attack at least. Still, you see the food's not coming in. The food is not coming in, I'm telling you. It's just not working out in that respect. It's just all wood. It's not what I need. So do I spend the pumpkin to get the crappy food? No, I don't want to do that. Explosive mushrooms. What's the point of them? Why is it? Nobody's gonna attack that, are they? On purpose. Anyway, I'm beating on the game a little bit now, and I apologise, but we're at 1195. Technically we're stronger, but see, that'll spawn. Look, and that'll spawn. So if I was going to do this as a tip point of view. Let's see, 116. I'd have said 500 on top of that to easily take it. Thereabouts, depending on what sort of what you're dealing with, because I suppose what does happen is, and I don't understand this either because it does happen, is my army may attack and then we'll kill them all, and then these buildings that spawn, that'll spawn probably archers, yeah, archery range, and that'll spawn. Oh, here we go, they're coming to get me. I'll let them come get me because there we go. The game obviously got tired of waiting for it. It'll start spawning higher levels. It'll start spawning higher level tiers. I don't think they'll do it here because it won't get a chance. As the fight goes on, I need to get in there now. After like 5 or 6 kills, it starts spawning these higher level tiers, and it's just like, hang on a minute. And sometimes it'll do it with spawning fear as well, if they're attacking you. I'm doing alright actually here. This is going to make me look like a complete liar, isn't it? Get builders with it. Oh no! See, where did that come from? And then now all of a sudden we're getting higher level. So it didn't make me look like a complete liar, did it? But why? Why all of a sudden higher level? That doesn't make sense. You either, you know, you either that level or not. Right, so, let's see what we get out of this. Ham man. We could actually win this. Ooh, 1620. What have we got? Waiting for food, surprise, surprise. Yeah, spend some pointless money on pumpkins. These guys have got plenty of food. Come on. We can do this. Come on. See, as you can see, the guys are upgrading. So that's a general archer. That's the next level. Don't think it makes a difference as well until they get to 1 or 2 levels up. At least the 3rd level, I'd have said. Higher than what they are. So that's the 1st swordsman. That's the 2nd swordsman, I think, if I remember rightly. I'm just... How many demo guys have I got? Oh, one of them's upgraded, look, as well. He does more damage than the other guy. Pick one out. So he does 8 damage and he does 30. We'll put a bank in here as well. Keep these guys coming in. I need more foot soldiers now. You do need cannon fodder for this. I'm kind of in the mind frame now that we can actually win. I'm hoping we do. But we are seeing some of the failures of this game still. Okay, come on. More foot soldiers. I need a... Oh no, did I lose a healer? Oh no, they're all there. I could do some of the upgrades, I think. Maybe get a 10% more damage on my range. Maybe some more melee damage. Let's see how this works out. Right, so what we'll do is we'll save. And that one. Right, so we are a good 600 just short of stronger. So let's see what happens when I do this. So we're 600 upon this now, okay? Not really prioritising what we should get, what we're good. Oh, we got this, I think. we have lost numbers. Decent low number of horse. See, why did that go to full health? I don't understand. He tried to do it again, but the guy's knocked it out of the park. Oh. Pull back, pull back, pull back. I can understand the game doing that. I can understand the AI attacking it at that stage, that's fine. I'll do that in there. Just to slow them down. Yeah, it's alright, you guys can carry on doing what you're doing, it's fine. I'm just losing guys hand over fist here, but what's his strength now? 2090. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to pay. Oh, I can get a medic. What we got now? Let's do this. Let's attack back. Oh, these guys, these frenzy mages, these are, I have to get rid of him because they do some stupid damage. I'll pick on him with my guys. There we go. Yeah, the computer and the CPU doesn't pick, in my opinion, the right players. Is it going to just, let's see if it does it. I'm watching now. No, it's not going to do it, is it? Sometimes it spawns an enemy there. Alright, okay. Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. You can have it, it's fine. Oh God, where did these orange guys pipe up from? Right, push on then. Oh, that must be the... Right, okay, that's the hardest circle. I'm losing massive numbers here doing this. Right. Pull back, pull back, pull back. I'm not interested in keeping that circle, I just want to stop them. Okay, so I'll get my levels up, that's fine. Oh, they're still coming. I'm having to spend so much money now just to keep this. Push. Leave it. What? How? No, you're joking. Okay, we're good. Right, 4,020 now. I'm relying on strength in numbers really. 4,195, that's fine. I want another healer. I should save up for the wizard really. Look, you've got naught to harvest. Pinch two of you guys. You two come down here. There you go, have a pumpkin. Absolutely pointless. Where? Oh, there we go. Oh, push in. I reckon now, if I attack these guys, which will happen, as soon as I push into this circle, these guys are going to come down. Getting my ass handed to me now. Let's get the buildings out first. Get the buildings. And that one. And now that one. Oh, we're doing alright. And now that one. Yeah, I might do some damage, but we can stop them respawning. That's the main idea. See, that got extra health. It just doesn't make any sense where to get the extra health from. Doesn't seem like a bonus, that, to me. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're doing alright. Put a wall between me and you. I'm actually thinking we could win this, maybe. Possibly. Get another healer down there. I'm going to go horse archer heavy here. What are we at now? 6235. Oh, we can do this, can't we? Now then. Spend some money on some upgrades. And yeah, I didn't see these before, but these mermaid people, pointless. These guys cannot go from that area to this area. They have to be in water. Again, why? What's the point? And you can play as these characters as well, as one of the leaders, which is like, well, I won't bother then. I'll just stick to the players that can actually win. Alright. We'll triple these guys near enough, and let's make sure I'm going to go heavy here. Go. Let's get that one. Let's slow him down. This doesn't go this smoothly normally. I'm genuinely surprised, but at the same time, I think there's an element of skill here. Is there? Or is it just me just basically building the biggest army I can to win the day? These horse archers do help with resources though, so that's why they're so good and beneficial. See, everything's been gold, hasn't it? Apart from these two circles, which is just something else that annoys me a little bit. There should be a little bit of... Well, I think the water circles are pointless, if I'm being completely honest. Oh, look at that! I've never even seen that soldier that upgraded. That guy looks like he looks like the mountain. He's a beast of a man. Oh, he looks like some of PUBG. So these guys don't die. Alright, let's take the circle. The water doesn't genuinely affect you either, to be honest. It's just slows you down. We're going to win this, I actually think. Fish are good. They give you food, and every now and then there's a goldfish. I'm going to run my guys. Oh, those guys are mean. Okay, there could be an actual problem. But get my guys out of there. We'll run them round. I'm surprised they're not attacking me actually, because I've come away, so we'll put a fence there. Zoom out. Right, everybody up here. I wonder if that's something to do with the circles then, but it's still taking me a while to get this done. And it has been pretty useful in the respect that, well, obviously the food and stuff's coming back now, and that probably that lays on the fact that I don't have as many workers in that area, and it gives it a chance to respawn. But if you start, I'm at a foothold now, so I don't have to worry about much. But if you weren't in that foothold, oh look, they're attacking. I told you they would. Let's move that way. We can skip this circle because unless we attack them, they will leave us alone, so we can push in this way. Putting these guys over here because these guys have to get through the armour to get to them. Oh, no, we've actually got that circle at the same time. The builders are nice for good measure, or workers shall we say. These guys are dead, we've won. Here we go. Well, not the best example of the expert level, but if you want to unlock the expert level, maybe do it like I just did it. Here we are, let's get some more money in here. Boom. Well, that was going to be I wanted me to get whitewashed on there and prove I was right. Turns out I'm kind of right and kind of not. So basically, thanks for watching, I suppose. This is Captain Molly, and you guys stay sexy.